Hello developers. Today we are going to build an augmented reality powered e-commerce site. By the end of this video, you will have a working model that you can customize and use in your own project. Projection-based augmented reality is an image or video projection technique that can be extended and reinforce visual data by throwing images on the surface of 3D objects. This kit helps user to experience the shopping experience like wearing glasses, caps, earrings in AR mode. You will also build a similar AR solution today. We'll be using a Candy kit to build this AR solution. Now what is a Candy kit? Candy one-click install kit gives you ready to deploy solution with complete source code. You can access many more such ready to use Candy kits on augmented reality, artificial intelligence, blockchain, gaming and many more on Candy. Today we'll be using a popular Candy kit which is AR powered e-commerce site one-click install kit. Now this kit is open source and comes with a permissive license. That means you can freely edit, customize and share your own solution. So let's get started then. Over to you Pooja for hands-on walkthrough.
Hello, hope you are excited to build your own AR solution today. To build an AR-powered e-commerce site, we need the following. First of all, we will create a scene using the aScene tag. Then add a camera element to this scene using the aframe's camera tag. After that, we also need to load our assets so that we can render them into this scene. For that, we will use our aframe's asset tag. Everything that you need is already available in the Candy kit. So let's get started. Let's start by installing the kit. Check the description for the link to the Candy kit. This will set up a working sandbox application with all the needed prerequisites and resources. You can download the installer here and you can follow the instructions here. You can pause this video now to complete the installation. Once ready, hit resume and we will jump right back into building your AR-powered e-commerce site. Great. Hope you all are set. If you have successfully set up, you will see this page. Allow your camera permissions so that your augmented reality engine can render these objects. So it will try to access your camera for this. I'll have to disconnect my camera from here. After I allow it, it will place these different folders onto my screen, or I would say it will place them on my face, like this cap and glasses and the earrings as well, since for them, the true has been set up in the code. So we'll go through that part as well. And we can also experiment with other available solutions here, right? So pretty much this is how your filters are placed. And let's deep dive into the code as well. You will be able to see this folder within your mind-AR.js master, which you can use to get into this facefilter.html file. You can open it on any of your convenient editors. Within this, you will be able to see this entire script that loads or that helps you work with these face filters. If you see here, initially we have completed all the required dependencies for your mind-AR to be able to showcase these filters over the face. So you can see that within this asset, we are loading all these necessary, I would say, images that we were trying to display and use on my face, ears, etc. Right? And then we've set up the camera for access initially. And then to position, we are trying to, this will be where your entities would be anchored, right? And scaled, and the source for say glasses, your hat, etc. would be provided within the entity tag, right? So once you are, once you want to change this solution, what you can do, see, you are already done experimenting with the kit, you can customize this solution as well. So let us discuss how you can customize this solution. To customize your solution, what you can do, I have created this cust.html file. In this, what I have done, I will just open it and show it to you. What you simply have to do, so what I have tried to do here, I have simply changed one of the source that I am providing with my candy, candy image that is present on the candy cloud, right? So you can take up an image, push it on cloud, copy its URL, paste it on any, right? If you want to showcase whatever you are changing on the head, then you can go for head. These IDs are top ones. If you want to place it over your eyes, then you can go for these two. And then I am changing it for the earrings, so I place it here in the last, right? You just have to get this link for any cloud image that you would like to use as placeholder. Then what I want to display, right? When I click on that placeholder, what filter I would want to display is, again, I have copied a link for a raccoon scene that was available. So this will get displayed. So just paste these two links here. That's how you can customize your solution. Let us just run and see how this works. So getting back to my folder, Basecast. I have to stop my camera access. So what I have done, I've had to share the screen, and you see that whatever filters were initially coming, I'll just remove those, and in place of the earrings, these raccoons are being displayed. And this is the placeholder, right, that's being used. So that's how you can customize your solution and use it for your application. Congratulations, you have a working model of a AR application that you can use as per your requirement. Thank you. Hope this helps.
Hope you found this session useful. Using Candy Kits is a great way to build AR-powered engines and models. You can find link to the AR-powered e-commerce site Kit and many other ready-to-deploy kits in the description below. Head over to Candy to build incredible projects on artificial intelligence, augmented reality, blockchain, gaming, and many more. Try out Candy Kits now. Hit that subscribe button and join us at the OpenWeaver community of developers to learn more and build many more incredible projects. Thank you for watching this session. Till the next one, bye-bye.